Okay, today I'm going to do an early review of this new condo development in Upper Bukit Timah called the Sen. The tentative date for the show flat viewing is on 18 October. And if you are keen to get updates on this project along the way, just drop me a WhatsApp at 969 39469. Let me give you an overview of the topics that I'll be sharing today. Number 1, project related details. Number 2, condo density. Number 3, schools. Number 4, estimated price of the Sen. Number 5, transactions and performance of surrounding comparable project. And lastly, my take on the project. Let us start the session. The location for the Sen is actually quite funny. The government land sale labeled it as the Souza Avenue, but the address is actually Jalan Jurong, Kechil. It is in District 21 under the Rest of Central Region Zoning, or RCR as we all know it. The site is not a vacant land. It is a former German school which has moved to Dairy Farm area. The Sen is about 10 minutes walk to Hume MRT and is about 13 to 14 minutes walk to Beauty World if you want to do it. If not, all the buses outside the condo goes to Beauty World. There are definitely more things around Beauty World area, as that is an area of focus with many amenities like Chongqing Food Street, Bukit Timah Shopping Centre, Beauty World Centre, Beauty World Plaza, Bukit Timah Plaza, The Link and many more. In the future, we also have integrated transport hub at Beauty World MRT, reserve residence mall, and also Bukit Timah community building with hawker centre, market, indoor sports hall, library and many more as well. The Sen is also surrounded by many nature parks which you can explore, and with the park connector, you can walk all the way to MacRitchie Reservoir if you want. This area is also cooler in the night compared to other parts of the city due to the fact that it is surrounded by the forest. Developer is Sustain Land. They have been around for quite a while and you have definitely seen some of their developments as well. They do developments not just in the outside central region mass market, but they also have a hand in the more upmarket area as well. Some of the more notable condos that you might have seen or heard are 3 Cascaden in Orchard Boulevard, Sky Everton near Tanjong Pagar, One Mayor and Coastline Residences in East Coast, Sturdy Residences in District 8 near to Farrer Park MRT, The Poise, a mixed development condo at Potong Pasir and many more. Now let's move on to the project specific details. This land was awarded to Sustain Land in August 2024 at a price of $841 per square foot per plot ratio. It is a 99-year lease commencing on January 2025. The land size is about 207,000 square feet, pretty big, consists of 5 blocks with 10 stories each. It comes with 347 units of 1 bedroom to 4 bedroom and also a childcare center. Car park is at the basement and the provision is 347 residential parking lot. So it is a 1:1 provision, which is quite rare in today's market. Usually the provision is averagely about 70%. The EV charging is about 10 lots. The expected TOP is second quarter of 2029. Next, let's have a look at the unit mix. Even though we have 1 bedroom in this development, it is only 10 units. In fact, many developers are not even offering 1 bedroom nowadays. Then we have 2 bedrooms, 110 units, 2 bedroom plus study, 57 units, 3 bedroom, 90 units, 3 bedroom premium plus study, 40 units, and 4 bedroom premium plus study, 40 units. What surprises me is that the 2 bedroom here starts from 2 bed 2 bath instead of 2 bed 1 bath. So it's clearly trying to target own occupation like Faber Residence in Clementi. By the way, I've also done a video review on Faber Residence which will be launched on 3rd October. You can check out the link in the description below to watch the video, and if you want to view the show flat, do drop me a WhatsApp. Now let's come to the site plan and floor plan. At the point of doing this video, floor plan is not out yet and we only have partial site plan that shows where the blocks are situated. So I won't spend too much time on this lah. This is a partial site plan and you can see the position of the blocks is such that they are almost north-south orientated, so we don't get afternoon sun. Block 224 and 226 are considered the premium blocks as there are only 4 stacks on each block and they have inner facings and the premium facing of Bukit Batok Nature Park. Let me show you this site plan which I superimpose onto the street directory so that it's easier for you to visualize. These are the 2 premium blocks. Block 222 is along the same stretch as the premium blocks and I believe it will be more expensive than Block 228 and 230 due to the facing. Block 228 and 230 have units facing the vacant plots of land, and I believe it should be the cheapest as the vacant land is also zoned as a residential plot which will be developed later. Just don't know when. But I believe there will be a good setback for the future development to have some form of privacy. Sometimes I don't really see what's the issue with facing the other development, as those inner facing units are also facing their neighbors, and they are paying premium because they are also facing the pool as well. As mentioned, floor plans are not out yet, but just take note, these are GFA harmonized layout, so we are definitely expecting it to be more efficient than all the neighbors around us. For condo density, we are talking about the number of units in a condo per 1000 square feet of the condo land size. Basically, we are in a low density residential area to start with, as we are surrounded mainly by parks, smaller size condo and landed properties. Even though we have bigger condo projects around us, we will realize that the condo density in these projects are relatively low compared to other estates. The notable bigger condo in this area are Forett at Bukit Timah, Signature Park, Daintree, High Oak Condo, The Creek, Verdale, Bukit Regency, South Haven 2, and Springdale. You can see the number of units per 1000 square feet of land here are all way below 2, compared to those in Clementi area where the ratio is mostly 3 and above. Definitely you won't feel suffocated here, and definitely we will have more space. Okay, good for introverted people like me. I kind of feel that this type of living fits well with the nature surrounding us. As for schools, Bukit Timah Primary School is within 1 km. Too bad Pei Hwa Presbyterian is not, but it's still within 2 km. We still have some very popular primary school nearby, like Methodist Girls School, about 10 minutes drive away, and Nanyang Girls School, which is about 12 to 13 minutes drive away. For residents staying in the Sen, we have all the good schools nearby, from primary school to secondary to JC, Poly, and university. So you can stay in the Sen for a long period of time until your kids grow up. For the pricing, there are no indicative price at the moment. So for me, I'll do my own estimation by using Verdale's transacted price, as I feel this project is probably the best comparison for us because it TOP in 2023 and is closest to the Sen. Please note, my estimation and calculations are really simplified. It does not come from the developer nor my company. Looking at Verdale, it has an average transacted price of $2,008 per square foot. So we are definitely not going to see developer launching Sen at this price. What I will do is to first bring the price back to if it was sold as a fresh 99-year lease property. Verdale lease starts from 2018, so we have 92 years left on the lease. So we will take 2008 divided by 92 years and multiply it back to 99 years, which is 2160 PSF. As Verdale is not GFA harmonized, meaning aircon latch is included in the strata size, I will derive a PSF that is GFA harmonized. To derive a GFA harmonized price, I will add about 6% to 2160 per square foot, and we'll arrive at 2290 per square foot. By the way, if you're unclear on how I go about this calculation, you can WhatsApp me and I'll explain to you. So if Verdale is to sell as a new launch now, we should be looking at an average of 2290 per square foot. And as the Sen is so near to Verdale, I'm inclined to use 2290 per square foot as the Sen's average selling price. Here say the price that I estimated should be in the range that the Sen will be selling at. So we can be expecting prices to be higher and lower than 2290 per square foot, depending on the unit type and facing. With that, let us look at the price matrix, which is based on my estimated average PSF of 2290 per square foot. One bedroom average price, we are looking at about 1.035 million. Anyway, there's only 10 units, not a lot lah. Okay, two bedroom average price from 1.55 million to 1.068 million. Two bedroom plus study average price from 1.75 million to 1.77 million. Three bedroom average price from 1.99 to 2.54 million. Three bedroom premium plus study from 2.88 million, and four bedroom premium plus study from 3.33 million. Okay, please use this as a reference for your planning only. Okay, actual indicative price will only be given by developer closer to the launch date. Now we're going to do analysis on the nearby and immediate area to see if the Sen's entry price is safe or not. Let's look at what's happening nearby. The government took back Turf City for future development and have already planned out the area to have 20,000 homes. The first piece of GLS over there is along Dunearn Road and has a highest bid at 1410 per square foot per plot ratio, compared to 841 PSF per plot ratio in the Sen, is close to 600 PSF higher. The estimated selling price for this Dunearn plot is about $2,900 to $3,000 per square foot. The other GLS nearby that was launched in June 2025 is in Holland Link, and it has a highest bid of 1432 PSF PPR, almost the same price as Dunearn Road GLS. So we should be expecting similar average selling price when it's launched in 2026. Holland and Dunearn Road condo launch are going to be very expensive. So can you see how safe are we if we had entered at an estimated average of 2290 per square foot? Now, let's look at the other area closer to the Sen, 8 at Bukit Timah. Launched last year, average transacted price is 2752 per square foot, and the highest transacted is at 3033 per square foot. Furthermore, this project is not GFA harmonized. If it's harmonized, the average PSF would have been around 6% more at 2917 per square foot. Note up, this is very near Beauty World MRT, but we are potentially looking at an average of $600 per square foot higher than the Sen. The other project to pay attention to is the Reserve Residences. Launched in 2023, the average transacted price is 2505 per square foot, and the highest done is 3154 per square foot. It is an integrated development that is linked to Beauty World MRT and also has a bus interchange in the future. Same as 8 at Bukit Timah, the Reserve Residences is not GFA harmonized. If it's harmonized, the average PSF would have been around 6% more at 2655 PSF, which is about 365 PSF higher than the Sen's estimated average price. Both Reserve Residences and 8 at Bukit Timah are near the MRT and where all the actions are, as many things are happening in that location. So, the price premium that you have to pay to be staying beside Beauty World MRT is high. And if you can afford it, then good for you. But if you are looking for something cheaper, and you're also not the type of person who likes the hustle and bustle of being right next to all these amenities, then the Sen will be a good choice. It is a nice and peaceful environment that still can get access to MRT with a longer walk, but of course at a lower price. If you need to be very near MRT in this area, then no worries, drop me a text. We still have some units left at 8 at Bukit Timah, Reserve Residences, the Miss at Kechil MRT, and Hill Haven at Hillview MRT for you to consider. Now, let's look at what is happening in the immediate area of the Sen. You can see that the land around the Sen is actually quite empty. Okay, look at the master plan and you can see the few pieces of vacant lands that will be developed in the future. When will it be developed? No one knows the answer, but one thing I'm pretty sure is that the land will be more expensive when it's sold in the future. 2 pieces of land are zoned residential and 1 piece is under reserve land. And I'm not too sure what is the use for the reserve land at this moment. As the land there gets sold progressively, it will become more and more expensive, and that will bode well for the Sen. Now let's look at the transactions and performance of surrounding comparable projects. First up, we'll look at rental. I'm looking more at the 2 to 3 bedroom statistics, as these unit types are more common to find for rental. If we look at Verdale, 2 bedroom average is 3842 per month to highest of 4004 per month. 3 bedroom average is 5060 per month to highest 5005 per month. For Daintree, 2 bedroom average is 4116 per month to highest of 5200 per month. 3 bedroom average is 5005 per month to highest 6006 per month. For Forett at Bukit Timah, 2 bedroom average is 3853 per month to highest of 4700 per month. 3 bedroom average is 4835 per month to highest of 6000 per month. And you compare it to the Link, which is beside Beauty World MRT, 2 bedroom average is 3986 per month to highest of 4005 per month. 3 bedroom average is 5304 per month to highest of $6,000 a month. Can you see the difference in rental is not that great despite the Link being besides the MRT? And do you know that the old Bukit Timah fire station has been converted into co-living by Hollywood? If there's no rental demand in this area, why would Hollywood take over that location and turn it into a co-living space? Think about it. Now let's have a look at the sale transactions and the profitability of comparable surrounding condos. First, Verdale. Just 1 minute walk away from the Sen, the average PSF is 2008 per square foot and highest transacted is at 2198 per square foot. Profitability average at 209,000 up to 434,000. Daintree also nearby but not as near as Verdale. The average PSF is 2060 per square foot and highest transacted is at 2199 per square foot. Profitability average at 304,000 up to 529,000. Forett at Bukit Timah is near to Daintree. The average PSF is 2332 per square foot and the highest transacted is 2569 per square foot. Profitability average at 323,000 up to 735,000. Forett and Daintree are closer to Beauty World MRT station, but is still a distance away. Though these are not the typical near MRT developments, right? We are seeing quite healthy profit for these comparable newer projects, and they are 100% profitable at the point of doing this video. Coming to the last part of the video, and that is my take on the Sen. For me, I feel that this is a great area to stay in, but the downside is that I need to walk a little longer to Hume MRT station, and that most of the stuff are at Beauty World side, of which I have to either take a longer walk or take a 4 bus stop rides. The Sen will be a peaceful project with greeneries all around, but I reckon it won't appeal to everyone. For those who are not keen and are still watching this video for I don't know what reason, don't worry, WhatsApp me, we still have other projects for you to consider. For those who want to have a foot into this area, I feel that entry into the Sen is a safe choice, given that the newer surrounding comparable condos are performing decently well, and that we are getting good price support from Beauty World MRT side, where the premium to go there is significantly higher. Coupled with that, new condo in the nearby Turf City area like Dunearn Road and Holland Link plots will be averagely selling at $2,900 to $3,000 per square foot, further supporting the pricing in the Sen. I also have to mention that the GLS at Dairy Farm Walk awarded in January 2025 was sold at 1020 per square foot per plot ratio, which is about $180 per square foot per plot ratio higher than the land price of the Sen. The Dairy Farm plot is further out in the OCR region and is not near MRT at all. With a higher land price and a potentially higher selling price than the Sen, but is further out in the OCR region and no MRT, it becomes a no-brainer to buy into the Sen now. Other than that, I'm also very confident that buying into the Sen is a safe entry due to the potential shift to higher benchmark pricing for new condo launching next year. What do I mean by that? For 2023 and 2024, developers were more cautious due to the high interest rate and new URA's GFA Harmonisation ruling, where it suddenly thrusts all developers into the same starting line with no precedent on how to bid for GFA harmonized land. As there were no precedents, developers were more cautious on the land bidding price, and hence generally we see quite conservative bid price. I think for this part, URA has also been accommodating to the situation and allowed relatively lower land bid prices to go through. Hence, we saw lower GLS land price in those 2 years. But as time progresses, with interest rate getting lower, and as developers launch those GFA harmonized land, they saw the response from the buyers, they adjust, they learn, and they become more confident. That's why we can see that the GLS bid price gets higher in 2025. The important takeaway for this is that the land price of 2025 is pulling away fast from 2024, and I'm expecting 2026 GLS land price to have similar pace as 2025. Bayshore GLS at $1,388 per square foot per plot ratio and Chuan Grove GLS at $1,376 per square foot per plot ratio awarded in 2025 is similar to the 2024 land price in District 9 and 10 CCR region like Zion Road Parcel A and B, River Valley Green and Orchard Boulevard. While I do not think that the Bayshore and Chuan Grove condo will launch at similar price as those in District 9 and 10, but we should be expecting at least an average of $2,750 to $2,800 per square foot. Further to that, the second plot of Chuan Grove GLS with tender just closed only has a highest bid of $1,331 per square foot per plot ratio, which was submitted by the same developer of the first plot. And in that way, they can effectively control the pricing of the condo in the 2 plots of Chuan Grove land. The Sen, a RCR location in the Upper Bukit Timah area with a land price of $841 per square foot per plot ratio and an estimated $2,290 per square foot average launch price, We should be in a very good position as we head into 2026 with new launches in Bayshore and Chuan Grove possibly hitting $2,800 per square foot average price. Because of this, it gives me a sense of security buying into the Sen. We are potentially shifting into a new high benchmark pricing in 2026. And now, the window of opportunity for low RCR condo price is closing. The price of the Sen will really make sense when you see the higher price of new condo being launched next year. Show flat will tentatively open on 18 October. If you are keen to know more and see the show flat, do contact me. That's all for me today. See you in the next video.